All right, there we go. We are live. All right, well, Satnam, everyone. Elizabeth and Nancy, thanks for joining us from home. And Anna and Gudamer, good to be here with you. So I will say, got a little nerves this morning. It's my first time teaching here, and so just settling into all of that, but it's all good. Super grateful to be sharing this practice, and I've taught for many years, so really excited to be here teaching today. And so, Elizabeth and Nancy, are you two familiar with this sadhana? Have you been doing it? Yes? Okay. Awesome. So everybody kind of knows the drill, so we'll get into it, and just really tuning in with that intention of mastering our domain, whatever that means in our life, in our mental states, that we're so blessed to have this technology to increase our awareness and create the reality that we want and be in service to that. Let's go ahead and rub the hands together, just creating a little friction, a little heat, balancing out the hemispheres of the brain. Then when you're ready, pressing the palms together, tucking the chin slightly, reaching the crown of the head upward, closing the eyes, focusing on the point between the eyebrows. We'll tune in the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, 3 times, 1 breath per mantra, and then the protection mantra 3 times after that. Inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Gently contract the anus, rectum, sex organs, pelvic floor. Lift it up and in. Pressing the tip of the tongue to the upper palate of the mouth. When you're ready, exhale the breath. Let the hands come down, resting on the knees. Index finger and thumb to touch in Gyan Mudra. Just take a moment. Keep the eyes closed, or you can open them, but bring the arms up to 60 degrees. Curl the fingers into the pads of the fleshy parts of the palm, thumbs up and extended. And begin a breath of fire in and out through the nose. The navel pulls back on the exhale, even rhythm, inhale and exhale. You can mentally chant the mantra Sat Nam to match the rhythm of the breath. The gaze of the closed eyes is lifted to the point between the eyebrows. Just have an experience. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Last little bit. Shoulders relaxed. Heart open. Chin slightly tucked. Inhale deeply, bring the thumbs together to touch, reach the fingers towards the sky, hold, suspend the breath for a moment, Mula Bandha engaged, and then when you're ready, exhale, sweep the fingers through the auric field, the fingers to rest on the earth, just take a moment. Ready, bringing the fingers to the front of the shoulders, thumbs on the back, nice open chest, and it's just an inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Eyes are closed, just let it swing. Inhale left, exhale right, again, using the mantra Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Slight engagement of the navel center, the lower triangle to root into the earth. The crown of the head reaches up to the sky. Last little bit, if you want to keep the rhythm or if you want to pick the pace up slightly, whatever feels good in your body, just tuning in with that. And then to the center, inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Gently apply the root block, hold. And whenever you're ready, exhale the breath. Okay, beautiful warm-ups everyone. Let's get into the kriya. So we're going to start off on our backs. And the breath pattern for most of this kriya is going to be a breath of fire through the mouth, through an open mouth. With the navel pulling back each time you exhale. And so laying down on your back, both of the feet will start on the floor, legs are straight. And then the rhythm will be bringing the legs up to 90 degrees and lowering them back down with that breath of fire through the mouth. So go ahead and begin whenever you're ready. And as you breathe and as you lift the legs, you can always put your hands under your low back, under your buttocks if you need some support. Try to keep that low back pressing into the earth, tilting the pelvis up towards the ceiling, and just keep up. Again, you can always use the mantra Sat Nam if the mind starts to wander. This exercise helps to correct irregularities of the cycle.
Every soul next to us.
Keep up, doing great. The breath, power the movement, drawing strength from that navel center, third chakra. halfway there. Stay with it. Final moments. Wherever you are, inhale deeply and bring the legs up to 90 degrees towards the ceiling. And then slowly lower the legs to the ground as you exhale. Just take a moment. For the next exercise, we're in the same posture, laying on our back. But this time we'll alternate the legs one at a time. Right leg up to the ceiling, 90 degrees, lower it down. Left leg up to the ceiling, lower it down. Same breath of fire, in and out through the mouth. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and begin. And we're only here for a minute this time. So you got it. Keep up. Last little bit, tapping into your strength, your vitality, creating a rhythm with the body, the mind, the life force. Inhale deeply and exhale, relax, take a moment, just feel and be. Come to tabletop so you can rock and roll your spine, get there however you'd like. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We'll be doing that same breath through the mouth. The crown of the head will reach up towards the ceiling, and then we'll alternate legs with the right leg reaching back and coming back down, and then the left leg reaching back and coming back down. Feels comfortable, the eyes are closed, again gazing at that point between the eyebrows. Reaching that leg back as high as possible. Up halfway there, spreading all the fingers, the palm, engaging that navel and pelvic floor. 30 seconds. Staying in this position, continuing the breath, alternating the leg and the hand. So as you reach forward with your left hand, your right leg extends. And as you reach forward with your right hand, your left leg extends. Up, last little bit here, lengthen and strengthen. Nice long, elongated spine. Opening the channel for the Kundalini to flow. And then inhale deeply here. And as you're ready, exhale. And then we'll just press ourselves back into frog pose. So the heels are lifted, the heels of the feet are lifted, toes are down, fingertips extended in front, and again, nice elongated spine. Then as we inhale, we'll press our hips up, straighten the legs, and then exhale, return back down. And 26 repetitions here at your own pace. And inhale, the hips up, straighten the legs, and then exhale, chest and heart forward. And you can use the mantra, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale if you like. Just continue moving rhythmically, counting 26 repetitions at your own pace. So good, everyone. And when you reach your 26, relax in a forward fold. Just take a moment and let the head and the neck go. You bend the knees once you get there. Sway side to side. Stretch out the back, the legs. Stretch, we'll come back to easy pose, last part of the kriya. So we've got the Jap Sahibi playing the mantra that's going to carry us through this part. And the arms will come up to about 60 degrees with the palms open, fingers extended. And during the chanting part, we'll be inhaling the arms up to 90 degrees. And then exhaling, returning them back to the 60 degrees. So we'll wait till the next round and then begin all together. Go ahead and assume the position. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, rest. Rest. Up, just like that. inhale deeply, bring the arms up to 90 degrees, suspend the breath, apply the locks. Exhale, relax the hands. Just sit in easy pose. Just breathing long, slow, and deep. Just receiving. Allowing Kundalini, life force, pranic intelligence integrate and alchemize in the way that it knows for us. You've done the active part, so now you're shifting into being the yin energy. For our final position, we'll remain in this cross-legged, easy pose, and lie down on our back, crossing the hands over the heart. Just relax in this lotus shavasana, continuing to breathe long and deep. Feeling gratitude, appreciation for this practice to help us master our domain. a nice deep inhale breath, breathing into the heart center. When you're ready, exhale, let it go, and you release this posture, coming into your version of Shavasana, corpse pose for relaxation. Just acknowledging yourself for showing up today, for taking this time for your practice to connect body, mind, heart, soul. They say that when you control your domain, you act from the center of your being. In the realm of the mind, it means you can hold and project an important thought. In the realm of the body, it means you are able to circulate blood from the core to the outlying limbs and glands. This kriya gives you that command in both realms. Just taking the final few moments to breathe consciously here, Shavasana. Practicing pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. As we move through the rest of our practice and our closing meditation, continuing to remain in that interiorized state as we engage in outer activity, yoga. And as you're ready, starting to deepen the breath, perhaps draw some gentle movements into the body system, wiggling fingers, toes, opening, closing the jaw, the eyes. No rush here. Take a Kundalini cat stretch. So extending the left leg long, pulling the right knee into the chest, and taking the left hand on the outside of the right knee to bring it across the body, coming into a nice spinal twist, wringing out back and massaging all the internal organs. And after a few breaths on this side, when it feels good to you, you bring the knees back to the center and take it across in the other direction, balancing out. When that feels good, bringing the knees back to center and just pulling the knees into the chest, squeezing the nose up to the knees, coming into a tight little ball. Rubbing the palms together and rubbing the soles of the feet, creating a little friction, a little grounding. And when you're ready, coming up to sit in easy posture for our meditation to fight brain fatigue and live your excellence. So we'll be in easy pose. The elbows will be bent and the upper arms will be near the rib cage. The forearms will point straight out in front of the body, parallel to the floor. The right palm faces up, the left palm faces down. We'll be breathing in and out through the nose in a segmented 8-stroke breath. So we'll do 8 sniffs in through the nose and then 8 sniffs out. Every time we breathe, we'll alternately move the hands up and down. So one hand moves up and the other hand moves down. It's a very slight movement as if you're bouncing a ball. So it looked like this with the breath. And then exhaling for 8. And continuing just like that. So eyes are closed, and as you are ready, let's go ahead and begin. 8 strokes in through the breath, in through the nose. Out. In. 5, 6, 7, 8, out. Keep up just like that. Breathing powerfully here. Meditation balances the diaphragm, fights brain fatigue. It renews the blood supply to the brain and moves the serum in the spine. It also benefits the liver, navel, spleen, and lymphatic system. Keep up. little bit here in this posture. And then continue as you are with the breath and the movement, but change the hand position so the left palm faces downward and the right palm faces upward. And as you breathe, if you want, you can always introduce the mantra Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 2 rounds per inhalation and 2 rounds per exhalation. Otherwise, just keep up. Looks amazing. Keep up. Last little bit before we change the hand position again. Once more, staying with the breath. This time, change the hand. So once more, the right palm faces down and the left palm faces up. Concentrate the dristi, focus the gaze, spiritual eye, point between the eyebrows. Just let the mantra, the rhythm, and the breath just take you on a journey for this final part. exhale, right palm faces down, left palm faces up, eyes are closed. This final part, with the closed eyes, focus the gaze at the center of the chin, moon center. Breathe long, slow, and deep. Keeping the body perfectly still so it can heal itself. Keep the mind quiet, stilling all thoughts. Final moments, opening to Gyan, wisdom. Now to close, inhale deeply, make the hands into fists and press them strongly against the chest, holding the breath in for 15 seconds. Hold, press the fist into the chest firmly, press the chest into the hands. And exhale. Again, inhale deeply, hold the breath. Press the fist against the navel point for 15 seconds. Hold, squeeze, engage, everything tight, tight, press, press. Now exhale. Last time, inhale deeply, hold the breath, bend the elbows, bring the fists near the shoulders and press them firmly, arms against the rib cage. Last time, hold, squeeze tight, everything, spine, navel. And then exhale, relax, let the hands come down to rest. On the thighs, palms facing up. Final moment, sit here and dwell. Accessing the samadhi state, emerging the individual self, the infinite self, knowing that we are that expression, divinity, God, one creator, one creation, never separate. So I'll take a collective inhale breath together. Exhale. With the eyes still closed, bringing the palms together in a prayer position, just like we started an hour ago. Just noticing how you feel now, without any judgment. Before we close, just taking a moment of gratitude to acknowledge yourself, showing up today, taking this time to nurture, nourish yourself. Taking a moment of gratitude for everyone else who showed up so that we can share in this group sadhana, this collective, energetic, where we support and lift each other. Lastly, just having gratitude for this beautiful studio, this space, this community. We'll close our practice by chanting a long time sun, 3 long satnams. Inhale to sing. May the long time sun shine upon you. All us around you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Inhale to chant. Bring the thumbs to the third eye, bow forward once more. Gratitude. Satnam. Beautiful work, everyone. Good job. Let's start off the morning. Everyone feels good. And yeah, for those of you I didn't introduce myself to, my name is Jamie. So I'm really grateful to be leading. Guru Mayor asked me to lead. I'm doing the teacher training right now with Pratika, and I taught previously, so I'll be leading more sadhanas throughout this time. So I look forward to continuing our practice together. And if anybody has any questions or I can support in any way, I'm always happy to help. Yeah, and we get some tea for everyone in here. We'll give you some virtual tea for everyone if you have a little tea at home. But Claudia, Elizabeth, Nancy, great job. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Take care. See you later.